All right, welcome to The Explainer. Look, the AI landscape seems to change literally every single day. So today, we're going to cut through all that noise. We're going to give you a real 360-degree view of where AI is right now, where it's headed, and what it actually means for you and me.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with the big one, right? The question that's on pretty much everyone's mind. Is AI coming to replace us, or is it here to empower us? This is the debate that's framing everything, so let's actually dig into the evidence and see what's really going on.
So to even begin to answer that, we've got to get past the hype, We need to look at what's happening on the ground. So first up, where is AI making a real, tangible impact today?
Let's start with something fun, entertainment. You can now stream these incredibly complex games like Fallout New Vegas straight from the cloud. And that totally seamless experience? That's only possible because, behind the curtain, AI is working like crazy, constantly optimizing data flow and server performance.
And it's not just games. It's making a huge impact in healthcare. I mean, think about something as critical as medical triage, that process of deciding who needs care right now. Well, AI tools are jumping in to make that process faster and way more accurate. We're talking about something that could literally save lives.
And check this out, it's even being used in the most critical situations imaginable. So, during a natural disaster, say a flood, AI can scan satellite images and instantly pick out crucial details. Things like, hey, this road is blocked, or that building is damaged. This allows first responders to coordinate a much faster, way more effective response. It's incredible.
Okay, so when you pull it all together like this, what's really fascinating isn't just any one of these things. It's the pattern that emerges. See, AI isn't just one thing anymore. It's becoming a foundational utility, almost like electricity. It's powering everything from creative tools for developers using ChatGPT to the critical safety systems in robotaxis, and, as we just saw, life-saving disaster response.
So it's pretty clear AI is being woven right into the fabric of our industries. But what does that mean for us, for people? How is this changing the actual fabric of our workforce?
Well, there's a really strong pushback happening against that simple replacement narrative. You've got industry heavyweights like the CEO of AWS basically saying that replacing junior developers with AI is, and I quote, one of the dumbest ideas. Why? Because it's completely short-sighted. You'd be destroying the very pipeline that creates your senior talent down the road. It just doesn't make sense.
So instead, the consensus that's really starting to form is all about a fundamental shift in perspective. Ali K. Miller, the CEO of OpenMachine, nails it when she says the real potential, the true productivity unlock, happens when we stop thinking of AI as a replacement and start seeing it as a collaborator, a teammate.
And you can see this whole teammate idea playing out everywhere. It's not about replacement, it's about augmentation. So you've got AI helping technicians at Tata Power inspect these massive solar farms way more efficiently than a human could alone. It's giving developers powerful new tools like the Grok voice agent or the Netlify AI gateway to build things faster. And look at Google's Gemini Flash. It's not replacing app creators, it's handing them this incredible new building block to make their apps smarter for all of us.
All right, so if AI is really becoming our new teammate, then what's next? Where does this all go? To figure that out, let's head down to the engine room. Let's look at the foundational research that's actually driving all these advancements and basically defining what's going to be possible tomorrow.
Okay, one of the biggest areas in research right now feels like a super high-stakes game of cat and mouse. Seriously. You've got this constant push and pull between one group creating more and more sophisticated AI-generated content and another group racing to build tools that can actually detect it.
Check out the Artisan project, for example. This is just wild. It basically pits two AI systems against each other. You have one AI network that's the artist, and its whole job is to generate new, novel art. Then you have a second AI that's the critic, and its job is to evaluate that art. It's a creative feedback loop, happening entirely inside a machine, designed to just push the boundaries of what's even possible.
And now for the mouse in this cat and mouse game. Detection. Projects like Skyra are using something called a multimodal large language model, or MLLM. Now, just think of it like this. Instead of an AI just reading the transcript of a video, this thing is watching the video and reading the text at the exact same time. And because it's doing both, it can spot those super tiny inconsistencies between what you see and what you hear that totally give away a sophisticated deepfake.
And believe me, this research is not just theoretical stuff in a lab. In medicine, AI is accelerating breakthroughs all over the place.
We're talking about helping doctors see the invisible by analyzing medical images to predict if a cancer might come back way sooner than before. It's making diagnostics better by correcting for known biases, like in ECG readings for women. It's even working at the microscopic level, modeling the fundamental biology of our cells to speed up the whole process of discovering new drugs. This is game-changing.
But look, with all this incredible power obviously comes a huge responsibility. And that's why there's this absolutely vital, parallel effort to make sure this stuff is safe. Researchers are building these digital sandboxes, like Bash Arena, to test powerful AI agents securely. They're designing ethical frameworks to figure out when we can actually trust an AI. And they're creating next-gen forensic tools to stay one step ahead of anyone trying to misuse it.
Okay, for our last part, let's zoom all the way out to the biggest picture of all. With everything we've seen happening in our industries, our jobs, and in the research labs, how are these technologies fundamentally rewriting our entire economic landscape?
And this leads to a pretty profound idea. Some experts really believe we're on the verge of a totally new economic operating system. The argument goes like this. We're moving away from the internet we know now, the one with big, centralized platforms, and we're heading towards a future where AI and blockchain come together. A future where people and businesses can transact directly and securely, without needing all those middlemen. It's a huge shift.
But here's the reality check. Despite this massive potential, one expert points out that a staggering 90% of employees are still kind of stuck in first gear. They're using AI for really simple, surface-level tasks. Her example, polishing a mean email in a slightly more polite way. I think we can all relate to that. So what's the takeaway here? It's this. The technological foundation for this whole new era is being built at lightning speed. But the human side of it, the business transformation we need to actually use it, that's just getting started. There's this enormous gap between what the tech is capable of and what most of us are actually doing with it today.
So when you step back and look at the whole picture, everything from the apps on our phones to the cutting-edge research to the huge economic shifts on the horizon, one clear direction starts to emerge. The whole conversation is growing up. It's moving past the simple fear of replacement and heading decisively toward a new model, collaboration.
And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. If AI isn't here to replace us, but to be our teammate, to collaborate with us, what does that mean for our own potential? What new frontiers of creativity, discovery, and just plain human achievement are we about to unlock together?